Reckitt exists to protect, heal, and nurture in pursuit of a cleaner and healthier world. We are home to some of the world's best loved brands like Dettol, Lysol, Durex, Nurofen, Gaviscon, just to name a few. The single biggest issue with the previous platform was the usability of that. It was prohibitive for the marketing teams to be able to use that. The second issue was the scalability. The cost of that, the costing model of that platform was not very scalable, especially for some of our smaller brands in the smaller markets. For us to be able to build that capability in those markets, we needed something very simple, a solution that can provide a basic journey for those brands, and we were not able to execute that because the cost was just not possible.
The previous CRM platform that we were using really requires some technical know-how on how to navigate through the product, and of course also the back end of it was very complex.
Reckitt's previous marketing solution was clunky. The process across their different operating countries were diverse, and it also the data quality was an issue. The integration was poor. That resulted in higher time to run a new campaign, higher TCO, and a lower ROI for Reckitt.
The solution that Reckitt was looking for has to be fit for purpose. And that fit for purpose could mean something very different for every company. For us, it was about A, the usability of that solution, B, the scalability of that for bigger as well as smaller brands and markets, C, how much of a typical marketer can execute without reliance or intervention of a technical resource. Why we worked with TTEC Digital? TTEC was highly recommended by Microsoft as their trusted partner.
Usually, whenever Reckitt has a migration project, it takes probably minimum a year. If all goes well, usually it takes years to complete. But here, we only had 6 months. We had an immovable deadline.
Yeah, we identified 3 things which is important for us to achieve on time, on budget kind of a project delivery. One is executive sponsorship, which is key in terms of enforcing the scope management effectively. Any changes that has come is value-based changes rather than being a customization for the sake of it. Ensuring team collaboration is another pivotal. Both the teams need to work together as one team. Doing a joint kickoff in Warsaw helped us to achieve that. The team had day-to-day stand-up calls. That builds that momentum in terms of working together as a team. And our accelerators played an important role in terms of cutting down the time it takes to migrate the data, standardizing the process, as well as migrate the marketing assets from their existing platform to customer insights.
In a project like this, you would always feel there will be some pressure points. With TTEC Digital, we were always able to share that pain, but more importantly, we were able to lean on TTEC Digital to help us bring in the right level of experience and knowledge and get to that level of change in a seamless way. TTEC Digital went far and beyond their original scope to actually help us with the change management and making sure that the solution that they are implementing is a success.
It was good that everyone had the same goal in mind. It was clear from day one, and we were able to focus on it. And so we were able to deliver this in, I think it was 5 months. We were able to complete this.
We are now able to execute those campaigns in a very consistent way. Our global campaigns for the same brand can now be replicated across markets, localized in different languages, and executed in a perfectly seamless fashion without having the need to execute it through different external parties and replicating the cost. So the biggest advantage now is we have brought that entire capability in-house because of the ease of use of this application.